Record. You got to tilt it up. Your head's barely in it. There you
Hey,
go.
buddy. What's
Yeah, how
going
you
on, buddy?
doing? Where are you
Man,
at right now?
I'm in God's country, St. Andrews, Scotland, 11 T box.
Oh wow, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
flash that around so we can see it.
Well, let's see here. This is there's the town, the hotel, Jubilee course is over there. The news intermingled in here. The tide is in. This place is unreal. If you
I
haven't, if
imagine
you,
this is gonna be the time of your life.
oh my God.
So, you haven't have you played the road hole? I don't even know what number it is.
No, road hole 17.
Oh,
So yeah, so 17. So we got a couple holes to get ready for that, but
well,
it's
here's
an
what I
epic
want you
day.
to. Here's what I
It's
want you
about
to do.
yeah, it's about 68 degrees, partly sunny.
Uh-huh.
God's country, unbelievable.
Oh, I imagine so. Now now even though we won't be on for the 17th, you can always capture video on your camera and I can upload it and we can put it in later on and you can comment on it, while the video's playing, like when you come back,
Right
that
on.
kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
So
who
yeah,
you
I'm
with?
here. I'm here as a guest of a travel group. Great guys, Michael Toole and his group. It's called
Hmm.
Fairways to Heaven, and obviously a little takeoff of Stairways to Heaven back in the day. Greatest song ever. But yeah, Michael O'Toole and his group from Fairways to Heaven were kind enough to invite me out. I was on a short list, which was pretty incredible.
I
Couldn't
bet.
pass, couldn't pass the chance. So I'm like, I don't care what it takes. I'm in.
As a matter of fact, when you get back, that he should probably be one of our first guests. We'll have him on there and he can just talk about his group. You can talk about the great time you had. It'll be a natural thing.
Yeah, absolutely. He'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So what does he do? Vacations all over the place, like or just golf, or I mean, Fairways to Heaven. You think it's a golf company only?
Yeah, yeah. No, well, they do. Obviously, it's wrapped around golf. That's the primary focus of what they do. But like they do tours down in literally South Africa, and they wrap safaris around it, and they'll pretty much do anything. Um,
Wow.
so they spend a lot of time here, Ireland. They go to New Zealand. They go to Australia. They're all over the place. Super good guys.
Well, that sounds
I highly
absolutely.
recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Now, something I would probably do too, we're going to edit around what we're doing today, is that a couple of the holes that you feel like are just unearthly experiences like the road hole. If you turn the video on that, maybe for a minute before you tee off, or have somebody even catch you while you're teeing off, we can put that in later on. Like when we sit down and I go to edit that, I can do
Yeah,
that. And I'll even put some historical stuff and just say, hey, on this spot, this is what happened. And I can even put that footage in of whoever hit it, Sevy or Jack or whoever it was that did it. So we'll do
yeah,
that later.
absolutely.
So what else is going on here? How's windy is it there?
It's not probably 8 to 10 tops, so it's maybe a half a club, but it's like they said this is probably the warmest, best week of the entire year, and we happen to be here during
Catches.
that period.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I mean we've gotten lucky all the way around. It's normally you pack your rain suit, which I did, of course, and an umbrella. But it's going to be 68 today, 70 tomorrow, and 64 on
Wow.
Thursday. Head home Friday. Like you can't you can't pay enough money to get that weather here. It's just we got so lucky, and it's
Yeah.
just so iconic. It's cool. I was just talking to Michael walking down the fairway on 10 about all the greats that have played here, and you know um, how they maintain this golf course. I mean, like for instance, this green right here,
Yeah.
that's 10 That's 10 and like 8, the par 3
Yep.
that starts back here in the corner. Uh, that's 100 yards wide.
Wow.
So they got a bunch of double greens here, and it's an amazing place. Not the toughest golf course in the world, but you watch the British Open here, and I think 20 under won at Cam Smith, Cam Young, one of those guys. shot 20. Um, and it's gettable, but it's a totally different golf than the U.S., of course. But it's so cool, so cool. It's unbelievable.
I don't know if you have a bucket list or not, because I know you're not planning on hitting that bucket anytime soon, but you got to put this somewhere on there. Would it be in your top 10 of your life, getting to play this?
Well, again, I was talking to Mike about that, and I've had so many cool experiences in my career, my life.
You have.
But when you play the most iconic golf course, maybe not number one in my list. I played, I don't want to say better golf courses, but the experience here, just the ghost of St. Andrews and just the history, and it's the mother place of golf, and I mean that is kind of gives you the chills.
Yeah.
It's really cool, and
Yeah,
my wrist is.
going back to young
Yeah.
Tom Morris, old Tom Morris, and
Oh yeah.
everybody in between all the way to now. And I imagine you can just
Well,
feel history in your feet, can't you?
I can definitely share some history with it right here, and I got a little old Tom Morris lager.
Well, there you go.
So I'm drinking the juice of the land, and it's so this is a Tom Morris 1821 lager. Um, Really good beer, but you're in St. Andrews, as they say in Rome. When in Rome, do what the Romans do.
Oh
So
yeah.
if you don't drink a Tom Morris beer here, it'd be a bit sacrilegious. But
Yeah, you should have stayed
no,
home. How about pubs? You guys checking out any pubs?
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
bet,
yeah, yeah. No, we've there's not many in the kind of the golf town proper, but this is I didn't realize it's such a huge university. There's a huge university here. It's like one of the most recognized in the UK.
Uh-huh.
They come from all over the world to come to university here. I didn't know there was a university here,
Yep.
but they got it right. If you're from Scotland, you go to school for free. If you're from a different country, you pay, but it's not a ton. But I, I, I think it's in the line of Harvard and Columbia and Yale and
Mhm.
um, Cambridge, and it's I guess it's world renowned. I didn't know that, so I learned that too.
So let's take a look at the roster of courses you played. You played the Jubilee yesterday. Is that a par three course or what is that? I've
No,
never
that's
heard of it.
actually it's actually probably their best course. It's closer to the water, so it's Jubilee, the news intertwined in there, and then you got the old course, which is kind of the main thoroughfare of the property here. And you got Jubilee to the well, I don't know, closer to the water, and the new kind of intermingles with the old. And then we're playing King's Barn tomorrow, which I hear is really really good, probably one of the best in the region. And then Dumbarton, I think Dumbarney
Uh-huh.
on Thursday and hit on Friday. But I guess those are if you want to rate a golf course, get rid of the history and the name and the title and everything, get rid of that. I think Dumbarton and Kings Barn would be probably a better golf course, but experience there's nothing like this.
Wow. I can't say enough. I hope that you'll turn the phone around on a couple of the iconic holes that just blow you or your partners away. And then when you get back, we're going to edit what we shoot this, and we'll definitely make sure that the tour, your tour guide gets total props. Go ahead and say his name and the company name one more time, and then we'll talk to him when he comes back.
Yeah, Michael Toole from Fairways to Heaven.
And his name has to be O'Toole. Come on now, it has to be, right?
Yeah, well, he's Irish. He's Irish.
That's what I'm
Bowman's
saying.
actually Scottish. When I was here in '94, qualifying, trying to qualify for the British, I had an off day and got fortunate enough to play Royal Troon and went to a local gift shop and did some research on our name Bowman, and it's part of the Farquharson clan way back when, but Bowman's a Scottish name, and
I,
so I guess I'm in my homeland. I don't know. I'm sure there's some relatives here, but probably from the 1700s, but I don't know. It's just amazing.
and with that, I will definitely pay you to get me a couple things in the gift shop, like a divot fork and a hat. Could you do that for me?
You got it. You got
All
it.
right,
The
I love it. Well,
you
we're
don't
gonna
want you
go ahead.
don't you don't you don't want the hat with the ponytail in it, right?
No, no, I don't want that. I
Well,
want.
I can assure you one thing: the pricing here is not near as good as it is at Oakhurst Golf Shop. It's
Oh,
you're
really?
paying.
You can't
Uh,
give me the George Bowman lowdown?
yeah, they don't offer any PJ discounts here or anything. But it's I'll tell you what, I'd pay double. It's that good.
Uh-huh.
It's almost 2.5 times what I charge for a hat in my golf shop. But again,
Really?
it's St. Andrews, and
Well, it'll
it's like
be
Pebble. It's like Pebble. It's like the route. Like just go down the list, and they uh they get they can warrant those prices. But it's not about prices here. It's about access and the experience.
sure. Well, that's the whole thing. You're paying for the experience and a once in a lifetime type thing. George,
Yep.
you enjoy your round. I know you're going to flip your phone around. We'll put highlights on all this. It's always awesome talking to you. And I'll tell you what, hey, take
Hey,
some
hold
birdies.
on. Hold on one sec. Hold on one
Sure.
second. I'm gonna flip this. I think
Okay.
maybe. No, I can't
Unfortunately, you
flip it.
can't see
Oh,
what you're shooting when you turn it around. That's the bummer.
here I'm gonna. Here, my man Malcolm's gonna take a video of me hitting the shot. 170.
Thank you. Thanks for doing
Uh,
that.
yeah. Hold on, Roy. He's
It's all
trying
good.
to put.
Leave it right there. Love it.
All right, here we go. Green.
All right. Hey, man, you dropped it in the slot. You got a green.
Oh
Make it
yeah,
birdie, and we'll talk to you soon. Hey, and thanks for holding the camera. Have a
you
good
got it,
one.
brother.
Talk to you.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks for calling. All right,
You got it.
cheers.
Bye bye. Bye bye.